everyone,
Hello.
and welcome to the Tita Collective Live podcast, streaming here on the YouTubes of the Sonar Network, part of 12 Days of Sonar. Here is our video, The Tita's Got You, to start off the night. Here we go.
Anaks, are you social distancing?
Kumares, do you need more hand sanitizer?
Pares, you want more beer, no?
The Tita's got you. The Tita's got you.
Toilet paper shortage, that's not how we roll. We've all got towels beside our toilet bowls. If you've got a bidet, you're so fancy, wow, fancy, fancy lady. Feeling bit sick, put some Vicks on your chest. It doesn't cure the virus, but the smell is the best. If you're super stressed, essential oils make you feel super blessed.
Listen to what they've got to say. The Tita's got you during your stay. Quarantine, being clean, hot caffeine, keeping clean. We got everything for you, queens. Your Tita's got you. We read them on Facebook
And we share them all.
Your Tita's got you. Don't you dare overlook these posts on our walls.
Stocked up on canned goods, something great. Pancit canton, straight to your plate. If you're bored at home, FaceTime me. I'm feeling all alone. Don't have a mask, not a problem. Get you Wi-Fi and water away the flash. If you've got nothing to do, don't get bangs. Please keep your hair done.
Listen to what we've got to say. The Tita's got you during your stay. Quarantine, being clean, hot caffeine, keeping clean. We got everything for you, queens. Your Tita's got you. We read them on Facebook and we share them all. Your Tita's got you. Don't you dare overlook these posts on our walls.
Be safe. Wear mask and gloves.
Just have fun with family.
At kumain ng marami.
Verify your sources. You drink alcohol.
Look at the brighter side of things.
Look at my clothes.
That's a wisdom.
Your Tita's got you. We got you. We read them on Facebook and we shared them all. Your Tita's got you. We got you. Don't you dare overlook these posts on our walls. Your Tita's got you. We got you. We read them on Facebook and we shared them all. Your Tita's got you. We got you. Don't you dare overlook these posts on our walls. The Tita's got you. The Tita's got you. The Tita's got you.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
That was.
I haven't,
What a-
I haven't seen that in so long.
I know. AP, you're on mute, my friend.
Wow.
Take yourself off. There we go.
We don't want to hear your voice.
Wow.
Support
That
me.
was. That feels like it was a long time ago. It was a totally different person then.
Yeah, my hair looked so much better in that video.
My
than
hair
it
was a
does right
different
now.
color.
What the heck? I don't know what's happening. What the hell?
Oh my god. Yeah.
We stand the VIX.
We should,
We do.
right? We should.
You know what
we should
I-
do those.
You know what I realized? Vicks is eucalyptus. Okay.
Yes.
So I
Yeah.
went down this path of like so I went down this path of like, ooh, like health and wellness. So I bought like fresh cut eucalyptus stems and put them in my shower. And it's supposed to like smell really nice, except I don't know what eucalyptus smells like. I guess I didn't. So So I was like for 4 months. So for 4 months, I was like trying really hard and pretending like my shower smells like eucalyptus, but it didn't. So I finally bought a spray, and then I was like, "Yo, this smells like Vicks."
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yay.
$100 later.
$100 later.
$100?
$100 later.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes you make choices.
YOLO.
Just for you. Oh my god.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers
We're
to
drinking
that.
tonight.
If you're drinking,
Oh,
feel free
yeah.
to join us there too.
And
Cheers.
celebrating all of the wisdom that we have gained through this very interesting year. And for me,
Very
one of them was I could have had in a $5 pot. I don't even know. I started that sentence, but I feel like I knew what eucalyptus was in me all along. Yeah.
Cheers to eucalyptus being.
Yes.
Cheers to you. Yes.
Yes. Alrighty.
That is something I can get
All
behind.
right. Yeah. So I guess hi everyone.
Hello.
Again, we're the
Hello,
Tita
hello.
Collective.
What's up?
Welcome to our live stream of our monthly podcast that we have with Sonar Network, and we are here just like we're chit chatting, just checking in, checking out about how we are coping this holiday season, how we want to see the future. Yes, and
Yes.
and like
Yeah.
what we're hoping for
Oh, yeah.
for 2021.
Mhm.
So what how are y'all doing today? How
Are we doing
y'all doing
Are we
today?
doing a check-in right now?
Let's do a solitude
Wait,
check-in.
check-in.
Like I said, I know that people probably can see your names, but like we should introduce ourselves, right?
We should still do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm Ellie. Hello. I'm doing okay.
I'm Alia, and I am going to go get my Uber Eats at the door as everyone else introduces themselves. Bye.
Wow, let's see for the
Wow.
transition. Hi, I'm Mary Chris. I am satisfying my inner child by having a Bailey's hot chocolate with spiked eggnog, but with
Inner
marshmallows. 'Cause
child.
why not?
Yeah.
You have
It's really
Bailey's
just
on your
like
face?
the fact that I filled the mug maybe like a couple of inches just with marshmallows, and I have no regrets.
Honestly, do it up.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's amazing.
She's back.
I'm back.
That's beautiful.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna need to know what's in that bag, to be
I
honest.
know.
got
You gotta do one on
handful
bagging now.
I
Oh,
got
hi,
it.
I'm Paula.
Oh, yeah.
Bautista. Hello. I am drinking rum chata with some peppermint bark chocolate things in it.
Beautiful.
I'm really going for the festive feel today. So yeah, and we are 4 out of the 6
I
of
thought
the
you
Tita Collective.
Okay, let's try one more time. And we are
We are
the
The
Tita
Collective.
Collective.
That was pretty
Honestly, it gets cuter every time we do it.
good. Yeah.
It's really
Yes.
not a podcast episode without the delayed, staggered Tita Collective.
Yeah,
This is
it's not.
Oh man! All right, Allie, what's in that bag?
Broth.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
I ordered hand pulled noodles because like I was in New York at this amazing. Oh yeah, yeah. So I was in New York, this amazing place, and they had hand pulled noodles, and I've been craving it since. So I'm like kind of going through every single hand pulled noodle place to try to replicate my experience in New York.
And has it been successful for you?
No, it has been an absolute failure.
That's
Oh,
really
no.
I'm so sorry about that.
It's not that the noodles were bad, it just wasn't exactly the same. You know what I'm saying?
But but it also is going to be a different experience because you're taking it out. So I'm sure it'll taste better
Yeah.
if you were in the restaurant. Right?
Mm.
That's true. That's
That's
fair.
true.
Something
Okay, I
that
mean,
COVID has taken away.
let's get into what we're talking about today.
Yeah, fam. Here's that.
Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, I don't know, maybe it's like a little bit of an overview of the year and how we've been coping and what we want to take into the new year because like you said, it's been a weird year. So this is basically going to be, there's a fruit fly in front of my face.
Yo, there was a fruit fly in front of my face.
No way.
Whoa. Whoa.
Synchronized
There's a fruit
Titas.
fly behind my knee. So, bam.
Okay.
Wait, what
I
did you
think I understand the homework.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
So yeah, let's do a little check-in. How's everybody doing?
Um, I got noodles, so like potentially awesome. But if it's
Okay.
not quite the same experience as my New York experience, then my mood will shift.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Mm.
And we're gonna get to witness this.
Yeah, I'm glad
We'll
we're here
see.
for this.
Suspense.
Life things.
You get a podcast and an unboxing / bagging. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
All
Alright, Chris,
right.
how are you doing?
I'm okay. I think this weekend was basically like my family made like the call that we're gonna do a Zoom Christmas because there's just so many different households and just like for everybody's safety, especially because my niece and nephew like they're going to school with smaller classes, but it's like different households, all of them messaging, everybody saying stay home. So we're like, we're gonna do that. So it's been kind of sad, but at the same time, it's like I'm so glad that we get to like gather together. My sister suggested a bunch of like really fun online games that we can do together. Whether or not my parents will understand how that works, actually no, my mom will because she plays Scrabble every day, and she's a master at it. So whether or not like the technology is gonna hold up, it's still something to look forward to. Just trying to view it in that way, and hopefully this time next year we can gather all together for a big family Christmas safely. That's the hope.
Yeah.
Mm.
Totally. AP, how goes it with you?
I'm pretty hectic right now. Not gonna lie to you. Helping my sister. My dog's just outside the door, just shaking out the place. Hi. My sister. I'm helping my sister move into her new house, which has been hectic.
Congratulations, Ate. Good job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think
So that's why if you hear an echo, there's literally nothing in this room. But really, enjoying times, just living life to the fullest. It's weird because this time last year we were so incredible. Like as a group and individually, we're all like running around doing our things and like prepping for Tita jokes at next stage and just kind of like
a year ago. Damn.
a year ago, yeah. And like for me, like looking at now, I'm busy in a different way, but I'm still pretty exhausted and full in a different way. And I get to hang out with my family and my dog that wants to come in. But yeah, I'm generally okay. I'm just really tired.
Yeah.
From like running around, but excited for change. And like optimistic, but also just like keeping my guard up.
Yeah.
Generally, a general guard is up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ellie,
How am I doing? I don't know. Just kidding. I'm pretty good. This was a weird year. Looking at that video made me feel like, wow, that was a long time ago. That was the beginning of lockdown, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
like
absolutely
42 plants ago for me.
Yeah.
That's how I measure time.
That's like a million bagels ago for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
A million bagels ago. No, but overall, like I feel like, yeah, so everything's coming to an end. And for the most part, it's been like a really tricky time, but I'm also really grateful for it in a lot of ways too. Like we were talking about, like I really got to spend some time with my family, really got to contemplate my life. I ate a lot of bagels,
tell
like
us
I said.
more.
Contemplating my life?
Oh, yeah.
Do you want me to tell you more?
1,000%.
We only got 45 minutes.
I am willing to get into the granular details of this.
Well, I've been journaling a lot.
You're still journaling.
I've been journaling a lot, and then I've been reading my journal, and then writing about what I read in my journal.
Well, do you have do you write an entry about the thing that you just wrote like in the same journal, or do you have a journal where you write about your journal? To keep things neat.
I don't do that, but that's a really good idea. That sounds like
I can't believe you're mixing it. That's anarchy to me.
What do you mean
Ellie?
mixing it?
How are you?
Oh,
so you're writing about your Yeah.
Listen, in my journal, I have lots of things. It's not just entries. I have list of what I need to buy at the
You
grocery
know what?
store. I
You're
have
right.
list of what
Why am
movies
I?
want to
That's all in
watch.
your journal?
It's so true. Why am I imposing my weirdness on your journaling process?
Now I feel influenced.
I'm so sorry. I'm
I
a
think
very
I might
influential
drop
person.
some dolos at Muji tomorrow and buy like a few more. I've been
Would
asking
you?
for the wrong things for Christmas. I should have asked for 5 more, or no, like 500 more journals. Anyway, see,
Would
this
you
is me
consider
going on a
yourself like a
tangent.
bullet journal? Like
No,
a
no,
bullet
no.
journaler?
I've tried that
No.
once before.
Don't
No,
buy
you
a bullet journal. A
No,
bullet
no, no.
journal.
Listen,
Okay.
because then you need to get yourself a ruler, and no one needs to make it a straight line. It's too much, you guys. It's too
Yeah.
much.
It's
That's too
Yeah.
organized.
One
Anyway.
option.
Anyways, what I was trying to say is that I'm good. I'm for the most part good. Look, I have food in front of my face. I have a drink. I'm talking to you folks, and it's not.
Wait,
So-
I feel like we just want to talk about journaling.
Hey,
Sorry,
No.
was that my
I
agenda?
just
That's my
mentioned it.
agenda. I'm so
You want
sorry.
to talk about journaling? Should we
I
get
really
into it? That sounds
Dude,
real.
I
good.
feel like that's where we are, and we're just
Okay.
going to yes end
Hey.
into
I
this
mean, like, if we're gonna
conversation.
reflect on the year anyway, what better way to do
Oh,
this than through a
yeah.
journal?
Everyone bring out their journals.
Which
No.
one?
Okay.
You know, I was just
JK,
telling,
JK.
well, anyways, I'm not getting into that. I just bought a game called We're Not Really Strangers.
I
Oh,
just bought
yeah.
the Ellie. I think you and I are the same person with the exception of your journaling. Like,
Probably. Listen, I was like, should I take this game out for this podcast? But
I
think
literally-
it's too intense, right?
do you
I just
have
played
it?
yesterday.
Let's do it.
I do. No, yeah, I do, but it's like literally in the other. I played it yesterday. You know what?
Was it good?
Are you burnt out from it?
Nice, huh?
Are you burnt out from it? How intense is it?
Listen, I'm a Cancer. I'm never burnt out about talking about my emotions.
Okay, but
Feel
you're like,
What?
but you're a Taurus rising man.
Yeah, you know. Just kidding.
I
I don't know what that was.
I know.
Taurus rising.
well, it is the age of Aquarius, so
Like the song.
yes, and the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So for
Exactly.
everyone listening, you need to know that the Tita Collective, which started as like a multidisciplinary, like whatever artist group, is now like a coven of witches.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just content warning.
You'll be hearing a lot of that.
I think we just lost a bunch of you. Just kidding.
That's all
Are you still
right.
there?
Okay,
Okay.
this is the real us.
Okay. Well, like, what if? I mean, I've been journaling and making bagels. What has
Me
everyone
too.
else been doing to stay afloat? I mean, I don't want it to sound negative, but like, you know, it's been a tough year, and we've been trying to find like different ways to stay afloat.
Yeah.
And you know, I think there's a lot to say in someone who's like really trying to keep themselves up during this time. What are sort of the things I want to guess and say for Alia? It's plant care.
No, that was
Okay, okay.
me. That was me like 3 personas ago.
Oh, okay.
That was like pandemic quarter
Ooh.
1.
That was like pandemic lockdown number 1. And literally, like the plant period in Alia's life was 2 months, even though it felt like people were contacting me as though I've had plants like my entire life. They were like,
It really
whoa,
does feel like that, I think.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because I commit, you know, that's
You
a...
really do. You just go in
Super
there.
How many
Power.
plants are in your background right now?
Pardon? My
How many
back?
plants in your background?
Oh, 4.
1, 2.
Oh,
Oh.
There's like a twofer over here.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So
Four.
how have you been coping? Or
How
not
have-
coping, but like what have you been doing? Like what's the theme of COVID-19 2020 for you?
Honestly, it's hobbies, I guess.
Mm.
I've done I kind of have been like messing around with a lot of things I've been curious about, and also just quitting a lot of things. It's been the best. Quitting a lot of things that don't serve me anymore. So I used to be like active in a whole bunch of stuff, and I was just burning out a lot, and so a big part of my year was just like wrapping things up and kind of trying to rest more. So my theme has been like rest, hobbies, plants, hand pulled noodles,
Yes.
red wine, literally everything on my desk right now.
That's
So
that's freaking sick.
Mhm.
you know,
Honestly, I like that. I like that. The theme. Yeah, that's a good theme.
yeah.
Mary Chris, what about you? What's your theme?
For the whole year, well, it's been interesting because I moved this year in the middle of a pandemic,
Right?
and so I guess maybe if I'm thinking about themes, it's I guess really creating a whole space for myself because I moved in with my partner Sean, and that's actually been like a lot of fun. I've done it. I've rearranged the space like a couple of times now, and every time that I do it, it just feels more homey and it feels more like me. They've been taking a lot of solace and just like really enjoying the space that I'm in, that I'm living in. Because before the pandemic, we can relate. Like teachers were doing a whole bunch of stuff. I was like working multiple jobs at the same time just to keep afloat, so I was never really like home. But this pandemic has really just made me realize how nice it is to just kind of like settle in a place, and I like that a whole lot. In terms of other things, I have also been making a million bagels and other baked goods. I started experimenting with making like pan cells and like cookie dough logs and AP appreciate this bark. Trying to see what combinations of bark that I can do has been super
Woof
fun.
woof.
Mm-hmm. And
What?
Woof woof.
woof
It's
woof.
a pastry. No, it's not a pastry. It's chocolate,
That
It's
was a teacher
chocolate.
joke. That was a teacher joke.
It's a
Right there.
bar.
and it's a dog sound. Ah.
Multiple things. You can be multiple things at any one. And then I actually started learning how to play like guitar, which has been very fun. It's been a thing on my list for a really long time now. And honestly, I've just been taking a whole lot of enjoyment in that. Realizing that because I'm a musician too, but I haven't written any original stuff in a long time. But honestly, learning guitar started off as being like, this seems like a fun thing to try that I've wanted to do for a long time, to me kind of reverting to my 13-year-old self who would like blast, I don't know, like Fifi Dobson and Sky Sweetnam and Alanis Morissette and Michelle Branch. And I was like, this makes me really happy. And I think I want to keep doing that. So that's a fun little discovery. Discoveries and settling, I think, has been my theme this year.
Nice. I like that. AP. What about
I'm next. Wait. Oh no, this is the part of the program where I forget the question. What's the question again?
What is the theme of 2020 for
Theme
you?
of 2020.
Or yeah.
Well, apparently it was baking bagels, and I missed the memo somehow.
No, you didn't. Just
Did you bake bagels, AP? Because if you did,
No.
I'm the only one who didn't do it. And
Oh,
did you
did you?
make bagels?
Hoy.
me?
Oh.
No, but I baked a lot of like. Oh no!
I
Is
am
this
not
a
No.
I'm not familiar with that pastry.
Hello.
Okay. Should I talk about my theme then? In the
Yeah.
meantime?
Yes.
My
Let's make it.
theme.
Yeah,
I'm
let's do
back.
that.
Oh, she's back.
Are you back?
I'm back. Sorry. I'm on the no Wi-Fi zone.
That's
But
fine.
Brave. That's
I'm
really brave.
sorry.
It is what it is.
But basically, I didn't make bagels, but I did at the beginning of pandemic bake a lot, and cooked a lot. Made pandesal,
Whoa.
various dinner rolls, lots of pasta, just like a lot of just like comfort cooking. Well, we first went, like just in full pandemic, lockdown. And I think since then I've just been busy because I've been working with my parents, so it's a new kind of just like busy, and just like managing my time, trying to be creative at the same time, all while still trying to like help run my family's business. So which has been interesting, and like a lot of like trying to conserve my energy, and like yeah. So I guess like the 2020 theme for me is pushing through.
Hmm.
I think it's just like pushing through and like just trying to like do each day as it comes, and like then if I have the time and space and capacity to, then I'll do other things. But like I have been doing my hobby things like crocheting. Wow, I crochet.
Wow.
And I what else do I do? I don't know. I'm just trying to. I wake up each day being like, okay, here's another one, and what do I have to do? What am I gonna eat? Oh, we have HelloFresh in my house, so that's been fun.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait, what
Not
does that
sponsored.
mean?
that's so
Like,
fancy.
Like HelloFresh, like the box thing. No, not sponsored this episode, obviously, but
Alba means that
HelloFresh, if you're
I'm
listening.
if you're listening, we're so open to a collaboration. um, but yeah, no, like it's been cool. I love cooking, and that's one of like my biggest like therapies. So I've been cooking a lot, and like cuddling with my dogs. So I think yeah, pushing through. That's it. That's me.
That's nice.
Like that.
Yeah.
How about you, Ellie?
My theme. My theme this year has been practicing boundaries.
Mm.
Moving this fake out of
That's
my
a good
face,
one.
and being present. I think. I think that like, especially because you're also like forced to. We're forced to kind of stay within our bubbles. I like realized how much energy I was spending on things that I really didn't need to. Do you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And that
Mm-hmm.
goes with, like you were saying earlier, Alia, like with projects and jobs and saying no to things, but also like with the people that I surround myself with. And so, if anything, like I learned to practice a lot of gratitude, because I'm like, wow, I have really a lot of great people in my life, and I'm grateful for that. And I'm very much a yes woman. I say yes to everything, and that's always kind of been like, like I'm very nurturing and I'm very giving, but sometimes it can be to a fault. And this pandemic has really helped me, kind of check in with myself a lot more and ask myself questions like, do I really want to do this? No, I don't. And so, being able to say no to things and like allowing myself to understand that that's okay. That's fucking okay. Like, so
Okay.
there's that. And also I am a habit. I mean, a habit. I'm not a habit. Or maybe I am. But I definitely have this habit of overthinking things a lot. And that, that goes with being like an emotional person, also with being a creator. It's really hard to get out of my head about certain things. And so I've really been practicing being present as much as I can. And I think I mentioned this in the last episode of our podcast, but also practicing like um, working on being a flawed human being, you know. So yeah, just kind of rolling with the punches. Um, yeah, that's basically my theme: boundaries and being present.
Nice.
Yeah.
These are some
Mm.
good themes.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, there's definitely so many things I'm not gonna bring with me to 2021. You know what I mean? So many things. For example, um, uh, being afraid to speak my mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Speak your damn
Mm.
mind.
speak my damn. Oh wait, some Lily Mills. I want longanisa via HelloFresh. Is that a thing?
What?
I hope it is. I think we should
What?
we should like petition it.
Yeah. Hashtag HelloFresh longanisa power.
That would change everything.
Okay, I am bringing
Okay.
that into 2021 with me.
Yes.
That's for sure. We also had
Oh,
another
boy.
question actually. What is a tabo? Please tell me everything. Oh, fantastic question, Michael. Yes, it is a device not different from a bidet, except it's handheld. And by
Yeah.
handheld, it's literally like it's like a bucket on a stick.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's a bucket on a
colander.
stick.
It's like a colander without the holes. The colander with the handle sans holes.
It's like a mug, but instead of the handle curving, it's just.
What are you guys talking about? I just went to go charge my laptop.
She's
trying to
describing what a tabo is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
Bucket
love
on
my
a stick,
tabo.
mug with a like a wide mug, but like a long stick with it, maneuvering.
Very
How did we get to talking about a tabo?
We're just answering people's questions.
Oh.
Belinda.
Hi,
Belinda.
Hi, Belinda.
That's
Another
so
Tita.
cool that there's things popping up on the bottom. Can everyone see that?
Yeah.
Like people at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the
Yes,
comments.
yes.
So if you have more
Wow.
questions,
That's so high
hop
tech.
them in.
This
Oh,
is so
yeah.
fun.
Let us know.
Let's ask each other questions. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question. What kind of Christmas traditions do you folks have with your family? I'm curious because I'm actually a Muslim Filipino, so
Mm.
I have yeah. So if I haven't sent you a card yet, that's fine.
Christmas traditions.
What are your traditions?
I don't know about like Filipino specific or like family specific for Christmas.
Well, like, what is the weirdest? Like, I want to know the weird shit. Okay, what is the weirdest thing that your family does? Like, what's the drama? Is there drama?
Oh, there's always
I love that.
okay.
Can we talk?
Oh, yeah.
drama.
Yes.
Let's do it.
What's
Yes.
the weird shit?
shit. I love
No, I
this.
feel like I mean
Thank
I
you.
have a very dramatic family, so there's always like some sort of a show. I'm kind of nervous about who's watching this right now.
Who cares? I literally said we're not afraid to like
Okay,
speak
okay,
our
okay,
minds.
okay. Let me tell you this. There was
All right.
one year. I'm not going to tell you the situation, but like my
What?
family. No, okay. So my family
Blind item.
is super, super, super nosy, as I'm sure lots of Filipino families are. We just love that. But there
Yeah.
was a situation where one of my cousins revealed to my Tita and Tito that she was moving in with a partner like very, very early on in their relationship. And so like it just kind of like blew up. And at the time, like all of my cousins go to my one Tito's house to celebrate, and they have like this staircase. They have this staircase, and we all just somehow naturally congregated on the staircase as if it were an auditorium. And honestly, it was the best fucking theater I've ever seen in my life. We all sat on that staircase, and like everything was happening, and then my tita and my cousin were like arguing with each other, and then my tita was like on the top floor, and so he joined in, and it was like this, and it was like the most coolest interactive theater I've ever experienced in my life. So something like that happens every year. So I love that.
Ellie, you need to write the show.
Yeah,
Oh.
we do. We could write a whole show about just a fam jam in my family.
So what happened? Did your cousin get like exiled?
No, she moved
Oh.
in with the person.
Okay, I guess exiling only happens in my family.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Should we get into that or no?
No.
I was like,
That's cash. It's cash.
Holidays.
It's just a casual exiling. Don't worry about it.
I mean, that's also like that's not really like a tradition. Like, I mean, my family, we're just a big wild bunch, and so we like to have dance parties. We do this thing every year. I don't know if other people do it, but like, I know that a lot of Filipino families open presents at midnight. That's what we do because it's like Jesus is born at midnight, so you open the gifts. That's what my mom.
Jesus was not born at midnight.
Okay, let's move past this. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Don't. My mom's gonna be so mad at me. No, I'm sorry.
I guess we can kind of jump.
I don't know. Anyways, let's move past this.
Okay, other
anyways,
weird shit. Other
we
weird
open
shit.
gifts at midnight, and someone always nominates someone to be the Santa Claus, and they have to be the one to present the gifts every year, one by one. There's so many people in my family, and for whatever reason, I end up being the freaking Santa Claus.
How do they select?
I don't know. It's just because I'm loud or something.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, you're the actor.
It's very exhausting for me, after a while. I'm like, I want this shit to be done with. Where are my socks? I don't know. Where are my freaking socks?
That's a
That's
good
all I'm asking
tradition.
for.
I like that.
I like
It's fine,
that.
but we don't get to do that this year. So I don't know what's going to happen. All I care about is that I get to eat some food. And guess what? I'm allergic to dairy, but this year I'm going to eat lasagna, and I don't care what my stomach is saying about it.
Whoa. All
You know
right.
what I love about
Ellie.
that story? You know what I love
What?
about that story is like Santa Claus, it's just like gender fluid.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
that
guess
is an
what?
important POC.
Yeah, exactly.
Sick.
Filipino. And what? Anyways, I don't know. I think I'm thinking what's happening.
All right, another person's weird family tradition.
I don't know about weird, but see, when you're talking about the whole Santa Claus thing, I don't think I ever really believed in Santa Claus because every Christmas Eve we would be forced to go to midnight mass.
Oh.
So it was always like we always had to be like awake, and by the time we got home, it was like 1 a.m. and we never had a chimney in our house. So I think I literally always kind of knew when I saw like two, like me or my sisters from Santa. I'm like, that's not real. They can't be.
That was deep. That your energy shifted so quick. I felt a little bit of emotional whiplash. You know what I mean? I was transported. I was transported from when like Mary Chris was young and like very cynical already.
So sorry that happened.
No, but you know
but I
what
mean,
happened?
like,
yeah.
That's a thing. We didn't pass that. Like my sister didn't pass that on to my niece and nephew. They still believe in Santa up until a good age. So I'm like, I'm glad you got to bypass that cynicism. But something that we do every year, for one thing, is my mom's side of the family is huge. I also realized, yes. That's right. Sure, it's good. My family would host like our family Christmas on my mom's side because I have like 6 titas on my mom's side of the family, plus the titos, plus all the children, plus any grandchildren that are in that. So we rent out a church hall, and it's a big like my cousin who is a DJ has like a setup in the corner. At one year, somebody brought like a VR headset to this church hall. There's a buffet full of food. I'm really gonna miss that this year. But it was, and at one point, everybody, like at least all of the male cousins and myself now, would just bring out their like Nintendo Switch and just start gaming with each other around a table. And like different little pockets of entertainment that we could do. And then in like actual traditions that we were trying to figure out how to emulate this year over Zoom that I don't think is going to work out is we all like, at least with my parents, my sisters, and my niece and nephew, without fail, we'll watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version, Elf, and Home Alone, all on Christmas Day. Sprinkle in the present somewhere, like opening the present somewhere in there. And my dad, no matter how many times he has seen Home Alone over the course of how many years it's been out, he without fail will do like the big like Tito belly laugh at every single joke, at every point that the bandits get hurt. And it's infinitely more entertaining than the movie itself. At some point, his dolphin laughter comes in and just like, this is the highlight of Christmas. Aww. That's a tradition I want to keep.
That's great. I was going to say, like, most of that sounded like normal traditions, and then you busted out the dolphin laughter, and I'm like, there's the weird shit.
Where do you think I get it from sometimes?
Yeah. You literally left it to the last. What's a dolphin laughter like?
No.
I tried. I
don't
tried.
think that's it.
I don't know.
Like
I'm not familiar with dolphins. Sorry. Sorry.
It can be anything you want it to be. I'm sure dolphins have many kind of sounds.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Family has variations on different kinds of dolphin laughter. Anyways,
actually,
what are your traditions?
My traditions. I mean, so like, there have been a lot of years that I've just been either away or working during holiday season.
Oh yeah.
So like, when I've been around, it's been like you're here for every for every single aspect. And like last year I was working, but then like I was still in town, so like we had a huge my family on my mom's side, we had a huge like family gathering where like 40 over 40 of us were there, and we all wore red and like had games, and I was late because I was coming from a show, and I remember I made it in time for the games with the prizes and stuff. And there was like a donut eating contest. I won.
Yes. Yes.
Made it for the donut. Won a prize. And just like stuff like that. Just like huge laughter from all of, because like where I'm from, like my family's from Batangas in the Philippines, and like we all are very loud. And especially on my mom's side, so like the laughing, the cackling that ensues is just like the walls like shake.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that. But my family has a business, as I was talking about earlier. So like we're constantly working until Christmas Eve. Like ever since I was 11, like that's always been a thing. So like Christmas was always exhausting, and then we would like hibernate for so long, um, and just like eat like scrambled eggs on Christmas Eve night, because we're so tired. So just like the simple things of just like being together. I mean, luckily, I'm with my family now, so like I'm not really missing out on that. But it's I think it's just like us being able to celebrate with our extended family is a little difficult because it's like not being in the same households and stuff. And not getting the chance to like start up those traditions of like, because we were like that huge family gathering. We were like, okay, can't wait for next year. Don't be late next time. Don't clog the toilet next year. Like stuff like that. Like we were so like excited about it, but because stuff happens, can't do it.
Like clogging the toilet. Shit.
I mean, you wanted the weird shit, and that
My
was
dad
it.
took us to the church wine
Oh.
during our church hall party. It was my first
First
alcohol.
Hey.
Yes.
Alcohol.
You're so
yeah. You don't celebrate Christmas, but you have a lot of traditions with your family. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, like, so my mom's Christian and my dad's like Muslim, and so we'll do like literally the bare minimum for Christmas, which is acknowledge that it exists.
That is a bare minimum. That is a bare minimum.
we let it take its space, and but New Year's is our thing. Like that's the thing that everyone. It's a bit hard though because Filipinos celebrate Christmas for 3 months of the year.
Yeah.
And so living in the Philippines was just weird. But anyway, that's another story. But for New Year's, like our traditions are, I think we do a lot of that, like wear red, and then like you put coins in your pockets, and then you jump up and down.
I was just gonna ask.
And then you throw them in the air.
Yeah.
And then you throw them in
Someone
the
always
air,
gets hurt.
and
Someone gets hurt.
someone gets hurt. That's part of it,
Yeah.
What else? Like everything's round.
Yeah.
Round things.
Do you do the fruit? The fruits?
Yeah,
Do you do the fruits?
everything round,
Yeah.
polka dots.
Yeah.
You're always spinning around. I don't know. Like I've never questioned these things, but
You're always spinning around.
you're supposed to jump up and down to like get taller. I'm like 4'11".
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm calling lies.
Same.
If I'm gonna review that, didn't work.
Would not recommend to a friend.
So funny.
0 out of 10.
Don't recommend. Don't
Yeah,
recommend.
New Year's. Oh my goodness.
Just might do some damage to your knees. Is what it's gonna do.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I spent. Oh, sorry.
No, go.
No, I spent I've spent Christmas and New Year's in the Philippines before, and like not with my family, but with like my parents and my sisters, but like with my aunts and my cousins, and like their celebrations, especially on New Year's too, is like it's intense. Like it's really fun. It's very wholesome, but like very intense.
It's
Lots
intense.
of
Like
food.
I feel like every year someone lost a finger from fireworks.
Oh,
That
I
was
got
like
full
a normal
burners,
thing.
Yeah.
That was a normal thing.
It's like a weird rite of passage.
Yeah. Are you even an adult if you have like all your fingers? Like I don't know.
No, you're not.
Anyway,
I have
moving
all
on.
of them.
I got a
which means I'm
spark.
freaking
I got
child.
this sparkler.
You got a sparkler? Good.
There we go.
I have wounds. I have wounds from New Year's. I'm
You
a
have
real
what?
adult now. Wounds from New Year's. I got the sparkler. It like
Oh,
me on the leg.
sorry, do that again. What was it that it did? It what?
Me.
Oh.
And I really felt that it was a new year. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Mm.
Festivities.
That's
You know
beautiful.
what's my own personal like annual tradition for New Year's?
Mm.
Is like saying that my place is gonna be finally clean, and then like 2 weeks later being like, I'm accepting who I am.
Your plate looks great. I mean, from what we've seen over
Oh, this corner is great. Everything else is a piece of shit.
but it's still improved. It's still improved a lot. So good on you.
Oh, thank you.
You're so
Thanks.
welcome.
We
I
love-
just
we
remembered
love your porcelain.
a tradition that I forgot to mention. I don't know about you guys, but like my family loves Liam Neeson. So I feel like
Okay, go on.
I feel like because we
Continue.
celebrate most of like the festivities happen on the 24th, and then the 25th is like everyone's hungover, we're so full, you know, and then we just like lay down, and there's always at least one Liam Neeson movie that we watch.
Which
And it's
one?
like-
Taken?
Yeah, well, of course, Taken. I mean, there's other stuff too, but it's so
Love
interesting.
Actually.
Oh yeah, we should probably do that. That would make sense because it's actually like a Christmas movie. But I swear to you, we watch like all of the Taken movies, and it's like my titas and titos have never seen the movie again. I'm like, listen, Tito, you watched it last year. What do you mean? Why are you surprised? He's going to be taken.
Do you think they watch it with you to scare the kids and be like,
No, they don't. They
Hala,
don't.
you might be taken.
I was like,
Oh, my kids did that when we watched it like years ago.
But no, you guys don't like you like I don't know what it is, but the teachers and teachers really love to watch some like fucked up shit, like some suspense movies, like about like murder mystery stuff, or like the other day I don't know what it was. It was like I don't know what celebration. It was probably like Easter one year, and we were watching like a documentary about like this murderer.
Oh, you know what? Okay, that makes this resonates a lot because my mom loves like Sparta. Was it 300? Yeah. And I was like, why? Oh, because it's like violent and wild. Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. You don't want to fuck with Filipinos, okay? I always one thing that I'm not bringing into 2021 is people like not being scared of us, okay?
Yeah, let's talk about that. What do we not want to bring into 2021? What do we not want to bring into 2021? Go on.
Yeah, okay. I don't want to bring in like fuck it. I don't know. White supremacy.
Yeah, fuck that.
No. Top that.
No.
What else?
Ooh.
Was
Whoa,
that it?
did I start to we should have built up to that one. I really
No, you're speaking the truth.
Yeah, no. Come on. We're saying what we need to say. That's great.
I said a thing. Okay, next.
Cool. Who's next? Merry Chris. What do you
Number
not
one.
2021?
What do I not bring into 2021?
I mean, you can be positive and talk about what you want to bring in. Why not?
Sure, that's one way to do this.
This is your opportunity to say what you want to say.
I am. You know what I am gonna bring into 2021 that I've been trying to do in 2020? Actually, listening to my body when she says she's tired.
True.
When she says she needs a rest. I like been trying to do that this year. Kinda sometimes works, and most of the time it doesn't. And every time that it doesn't, it's like, "Hi, listen to me. I'm here." I'm like, okay, that's what I'm gonna bring.
Yes. You know what? That resonates to me. I'm like, my body's like, you're gonna microdose on shrooms now.
Listen to your body.
Yeah.
She was
doing all sorts of shit in 2021.
What else? Just kidding. We don't have to go there. You can save that for another day.
That's why you got into plants. Oh.
It was yeah. I was like, I bought like a succulent, and now I'm like huge on like psychedelics.
Sick. Honestly,
Nice.
good for you.
It was
Sounds
a
like
journey, yo.
Yeah. I see you. Your Lego pieces fit, fam. Like I see you. Well, what I want to not end or bring, I think I want to not bring, just self-sabotage. You know, general.
Whoa! What are you saying? What are you saying?
Just like self, like neglect, like self negativity, thinking, overthinking. You know, just I want to like leave her alone, like most of her in 2020, and hopefully be more positive about everything in 2021.
Yeah. You know what helps with that? Shrooms.
Hey,
Okay. Yeah.
Look, I
mean,
made just like full disclosure, I bought stock. I bought stock in a few companies that are selling shrooms.
The other thing,
So
all of our addresses, and I'm just wondering, are we expecting some psychedelics in the mail?
I can't say.
Okay.
Apparently, it's still illegal to do that.
Oh,
okay. You know what? The lineups are long. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I want to leave that negative Nancy, but also like I want to bring in just like, you know, I don't know what I want to bring in. I think I want to. There's a lot that because everything is so unsure still in terms of like how the world's gonna be. I think I want to leave a lot of what 2020 has brought me, because wow, it's been one of those graphs, you know.
Which kind? Which kind of graphs?
No, it's like, you know, like in grade two, I had a teacher that every day we would have to like bring in like what the weather was that day and like mark it.
You had to bring in what the weather was today.
Like bring in that knowledge.
The energy that I'm bringing in is like 5% precipitation.
But like we would like do like little like we would mark it down and track it every day, and then like somebody would be the one that like put the actual number, and then somebody would like connect it. So like by the end of the year, you would see it's like.
Okay.
And that, like I really resonate with that graph. I don't know why that came up in my brain. I think it's the rum.
No, that's a really good visual, actually.
Yeah.
I really saw that.
Thank you, because like y'all know, because like it's been a year for everyone, and like we've gone through things. But you know, I want to leave a lot of that. I'm stronger because of it, but like I'd love to be more creative. I mean, I think I've been writing more and like arranging more. Like for like shits and gigs, and for like gigs, and
shits and gigs every gig.
And like doing them like has forced me to be like, no, like you are like we can do things. I'm hoping to get my RCM, like brush up on my theory and like certify.
Shit.
So like I'm hoping.
What is an RCM?
My Royal Conservatory of Music. Like accreditations. I have a level 3 in voice right now. That's very
sick.
And I got it when I was like 14.
Yo, that's so more than 2.
Yeah, man.
Hey, thank you so much.
3 is my favorite number.
Come on.
That sounds amazing.
Thanks for I love you. Nar. But I wish. But no, I guess that's it. Yeah. I'm more optimistic, but leave that negative nincompoop behind.
Nincompoop. I like that word.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna take that into 2021. Nincompoop.
Yeah. Fine.
Oh no. AP wanted to leave it behind.
Oh, right.
Hey, you know what? If that nincompoop,
you leave it behind, I take it.
Yeah.
I take it
I'll
with
pass
me.
it on to you. Baton.
Hey, one person's nincompoop is another person's mantra.
Beautiful. I love that.
Good. Very sad.
Nincompoop.
Did you go? You went, Ellie? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
I don't know.
I don't even know what my answer is to this question. What do I want to leave behind?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's sort of the same thing, like overthinking.
Oh yeah, you know what would help with that?
Look at it be.
And Liam Neeson. Just kidding. No. No. No, I would like to leave behind that overthinking and just like, self-sabotage, getting in the way of myself. That's really the only reason why anyone gets in the way of being successful is like your own freaking head. Right? I think. Because
and white supremacy.
Yes, and white supremacy.
But we covered it.
What I want to take into 2021 is my motherfucking therapist.
Hey!
because I love her so much. I really do. Thank
that
you
enthusiasm.
for her. Yeah, I do want to take her in. I don't know. I think I'm a little tipsy. I'm not gonna lie. I've been
Are you
drinking.
supposed to give gifts to your therapist? What is the?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Should I? Should I give her a gift?
I don't know. I'm asking about my therapist.
Let's give them gifts.
Is
The other
that
day-
appropriate?
I don't know. The other
You
day,
give your doctor a gift,
yeah,
right?
why not? Why not?
Okay, any doctors, like, just let us know. Just comment on the comments.
Yeah.
Let us
Do
know.
you give your
You get
do
your
you give your
therapist.
therapist?
Why not? My therapist the other day was like saying to me that if there were any songs that I wanted to send her, to feel free to do that. I was so excited because I was always thinking about that. And she like listened to my music, and that's so nice.
Oh, that's nice. That's so
awesome.
wholesome.
Yeah,
That is
she's like,
wholesome.
she's like
I'm
an
gonna
art
get
therapist,
my I'm gonna get my therapist like a nice goodie bag.
maybe I should give her a
Ooh.
Tita Power shirt.
Oh,
That's true. I
Speaking
was
of which,
thinking,
if you also want a Tita Power shirt, you can get it on our online store.
Get it.
oh yeah,
Right.
uh,
Sorry,
we have
that was a plug, I guess.
That was a little funny to throw in there.
yeah. Please buy our shit.
very powerful. Very powerful.
I mean, okay, I feel like unsatisfied with shop
Yes.
the Tita store.
Yeah,
Shop the
thank you,
Tita
Tina.
store. Thank you very much. I don't know if I'm satisfied with an answer, but it's the only thing that I can come up with right now. But I feel like we should. I mean, we're kind of like almost close
Yeah.
to an hour, so
Have
let's
a couple minutes.
hone it in. What do we
Yeah.
want to? What do we want to leave off with?
Well, I don't know. Wow, I said that like I knew what I was gonna say.
No, it's wrong.
I
That is the energy that I wanna bring
Bring
into
into
2021. That's for sure. Like,
No, acting like you know your shit, even if you don't.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, being grateful. Oh, yeah. Just like a big shout out to Sonar and yeah, Stacey McGonigal, who's
Thank you,
working in the
Stacey.
back.
Yes.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Woo!
Yeah, that's so cool. How do you do that? Teach me those
I need
ways.
to invest in
I don't
this.
know how to do
What
those
is this
things.
wizardry?
But yeah, I don't know. It's so I feel like everything's feeling a little bit unfinished right now. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we're at like the intermission, not necessarily the end. So I don't know what that energy is, but I do feel hopeful for next year. That is yeah. I do feel hopeful.
I feel proud of us for getting through this wildfire of a year.
Yes.
And just like we're like really strong, we're resilient, and like everyone's here. Just like give yourself a pat on the back for making it through such a really hard year.
Girl, you did it.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, you did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Honestly.
Yeah.
I'm feeling hopeful. Like excited, like softly excited, because like there's a lot that was like of like excitement that was going through 2020, and then like things started happening, so like the inevitable disappointment happened. So I but you know what, I'm gonna punch that insecurity in the face and just be excited for the future, because like
Liam
today is
Neeson
not
style.
Yeah,
Liam.
today is not
Yeah.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
and tomorrow was not yesterday.
And we are all not taken.
We are not.
And,
yeah.
That's great.
Facts.
What were we saying?
I don't know. I feel like we were wrapping up, and we're just sort of like.
Wait, I have a thought.
Yeah.
I want to say this. Okay. I think that really resonates with me, Alia, that you were talking about like being on an intermission, but like I want to celebrate the fact that like in the last almost 2 years we've been touring an amazing show. And it's it got us to a lot of amazing places. Amazing. I'm gonna say amazing one more time. No, but truly, like, like I think that it's really just the beginning for us, and obviously a lot of things had to be put on pause. But I do feel really optimistic for 2021, and maybe this was I like to think that, obviously it was really horrible, and I don't want to, like, take away from all the people that, have experienced COVID, and I'm sure it was very hard, but um trying to be optimistic about the year, like, it really put a lot of things in perspective, and I think that it also allowed me personally some time to really reflect on my successes and our successes, and we've really come a long way, and we know that we've been working our butts off to get to where we are, and it's just, this year has really helped us reevaluate how we want to move forward with what we've been working on. And so I'm really excited because it really just is the beginning. Like, it was a rush of a lot of work that we were doing, but I don't think people are ready for what we have next. Or maybe you are. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it. I can feel it bubbling underneath, and like,
Mhm.
if it means that it just takes a little bit more time, then so be it. It just means that we are working in a way that's going to make everything even more special than it already is. And
Yeah.
also, thank you to everyone who's been, like, supporting us, because it has been hard. We haven't been on stage for a really long time, and I haven't seen you guys in person for a really, really long time. And that's, we really, really thank you. Subscribe to the collective.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Follow
we
us on our
really love
socials.
each other so much. I miss you guys so much.
I know,
Yeah.
miss you.
Soon.
Yeah.
Maybe 2020 was just the year to a different kind of rest and recover
Yeah,
Yeah.
before bigger things.
rest and recovery. Yeah, different kind of. That's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Well, should we say happy holidays?
Happy
Yes.
holidays.
Happy holidays,
So,
everyone.
happy holidays. Subscribe to us.
Happy
Any money I
holidays.
earn from Tita Collective goes to magic mushroom stock that really needed. So.
Amazing. Amazing.
And yes, thanks again to Sonar for
Thank you, Sonar.
Like,
Thank you, Stacy.
Yeah.
thank you for everything. Check out rest of 12 Days of
Thank you
Sonar.
for whoever's watching this right now.
Yeah.
Yes. It's been
And
fun.
thank you for